That one was done through the council account. It was council's account.
What payment was that?
Yeah, I think it was purchase of rice.
To who? To whom?
Pardon?
Who was the payment made to?
The payment was made to one businessman around the Denton Bridge.
Around?
Around the Denton Bridge.
That is the only.
Yeah, we collected the rice from the warehouses.
That is the only
there.
payment that was made outside the COVID. Back the receipts you had tendered from Alma Modiba and the invoice.
Yes.
It is the exhibit should be there. To the witness, yes. When was the invoice sent? Which month?
May.
In May.
Yes.
And the amount?
199,550.
199,550. What date in May?
On the 1st.
1st of May.
Yes.
And then the receipt there too?
The receipt, 1st of May.
1st of May?
Yes.
And the amount?
199,550.
Please say it in full.
199,550.
What will that indicate? That there was payment done?
Yes.
Is that not the case?
Yes.
Let me show you the COVID account. No, you can allow the witness to hold all documents. Is that the COVID account for Mansakonko Area Council?
Yes.
Please advise us whether that payment in that account transactions. Was that account debited with respect to that amount?
No, it was not.
The account, that amount was the account was not debited with respect to that amount. Would that be correct, sir?
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
So what will be your explanation?
Yeah, maybe this one was done through the council account.
Was what?
Withdrawn through the council account.
No, I had already asked the question, sir. You see, you
cannot
cannot eat your cake and have it. That is the point. I had already asked the question, and you've already answered the question. You want to be smart throughout.
No, not that.
You don't tell me that maybe it is withdrawn through the council account, because you already said there was only one withdrawal done. That's what you said.
Yeah, that's what I can remember.
No, you didn't tell me that's what you can remember.
That's what I can remember.
But you did not tell me that is what you can remember. So as far as the COVID account is concerned, there was no payment done.
From the COVID account?
Yes.
For this particular transaction?
Yes.
Yes.
Can we have the documents? Mr. Diba himself testified and said invoice was sent and the receipt was issued, because that is what you had asked at the time, that he provide both the invoice and the receipt. There was no payment done. He himself testified and sat where you are sitting right now.
That there was no payment done.
Yes, that he was asked to send both invoice and receipt.
And payment was not done.
Of course, if it did not feature in the accounts, how can you say it was done?
No, but have you checked the council accounts?
No,
We're talking about the COVID account. Now we are talking about council account.
Sorry, Mr. Ceesay, can we have decorum, please? Please listen to counsel and answer the questions.
I am telling you that when Mr. Diba testified, he accepted that payment was not done. He sent both the invoice and the receipt, whether that was what he was asked to do. So you cannot insist otherwise. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, I understand.
Good. And do you have proof of payment being done to him with respect to this amount?
Yeah, unless we check the council
No, no, I am
account.
asking you a direct question. Do you have the proof with you?
Where I am now?
Yes. Mr.
No, I don't.
Thank you. Now, let's go back to your statement. Do you have your statement?
Yeah.
A statement you gave to the investigators on the 23rd of November 2023. On the third page, do you have it?
Let me check. On the issue, and during which it was mentioned by Baiji Bisala that Jar Oil was selling 25 kilogram of 25 kilogram rice at 450 per bag,
Yes.
and was agreed accordingly. However, Mr. Sala was tasked to find out and report back to the committee, but he never did. I later got the information that Jar Oil was not selling more than 10 bags to an individual. Later on, a meeting was held by the committee, and Nemosu Enterprise and Seydou Diallo were identified as potential suppliers. But the award was eventually given to Nemosu for supply of 655 bags of 25 kilogram at 650 per bag, and 232 gallons of 5 liters of oil, and 350 per gallon. An advance payment of 225,000 was made, after which full delivery was made by Nemosu, and the final payment was made accordingly.
With your statement to the investigators?
No.
So everything is correct?
Yeah, it's correct, so long as it's my statement.
Yes?
Yes.
And the amount would be $601,500.
600 and?
$1,500. The award that was given to Nemosu, going by your statement that you gave to the investigators.
No amount is stipulated in the statement.
There is an invoice to that effect.
Yes.
Let me show you the invoice. That is the final invoice that Mr. Diba sent. What is the date of the invoice?
11 August
11 August?
2020.
11 August 2020.
Yes.
Before that, he sent a first invoice of only 655 bags of rice. Do you see that?
Yes.
That was the first invoice that was sent.
Yes.
By that time, there was no inclusion of sugar and the rest. Would that not be correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And then he sent an updated invoice. That would be the second invoice. Is that not correct, sir?
There is the 655 bags, right?
That is the updated invoice.
Yes.
Because the first invoice that was sent, what were the food items that were supposed to be delivered?
The one that was sent in August,
Yes, sir.
11 August.
Yes. No, the first one. The one that only has the rice and not the sugar and the oil.
The 655 bags of
Of what?
25 kilograms.
Of what? Sir?
Rice.
Of rice.
Yes.
And the amount would be?
The amount is 425,750.
The date?
The date,
Yes, of the invoice?
29 April.
29 April.
Yes.
And the second invoice that was sent was when?
11 August.
11 August.
Yes.
What was supposed to be delivered?
That was 400 bags of 25 kg rice,
Yes,
410 liters of oil,
yes,
at 100 bags
yes.
of sugar.
So, Mr. Diba has said that is the updated invoice.
This one?
Yes.
Yes.
which means the first invoice was updated to the invoice of the August date. Is that not correct, sir? Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
And everyone testified, Mr. Diba himself, Mr. Jajusi testified, the finance director, Bajibi Sala, testified that the amount that was to be paid to Mr. Diba is $601,500. Do you disagree with that?
Yes.
You disagree with that? Do you agree or you disagree?
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you. Can we have the document?
I agree, yeah.
Now, the fundamental question now is, why was Mr. Diba overpaid?
Yeah, I was surprised to see that. I only knew that during the commission.
No, but you tried to defend it.
No, I don't try to defend that.
You tried to defend it.
No.
The last time we came here, you tried to defend the fact that he made other supplies.
With due respect, I am not here to defend anybody. If I am to defend, I'll defend myself. But I'm not here to defend anybody. With due respect, yes.
I appreciate it, absolutely.
Yes.
Now, your position earlier was wrong.
Yes, it was wrong.
Now, Mr. Diba was paid a total amount of, sorry, my eyes are failing me lately, $1,143,500 is how much he was paid altogether. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, that could be an error on our side.
Okay.
Yes.
And how do we rectify the error?
Well, I know it was not paid by check, it was a transfer.
Yes.
So I think he should be responsible because he should have informed us that he is overpaid.
Number one, there was no withholding tax.
Yes.
So, which I think we already agreed, even though there was a little bit of argument, that it has to be paid. That is the bottom line.
But for me, I still hold on where I hold.
Which is okay.
Yes.
Which is perfectly okay.
Yes.
And number two, if you have had a contract with a supplier, the contract document will speak for itself. And so therefore, as CEO, there is no room for error. Do you understand that? There cannot be any room for error. So what would have arose at the time that will cause you to have an error of overpayment?
You're talking about an error. I'm a human being. I've been doing transactions for so long. I can make errors at any time.
We understand that.
Yes.
We want to understand why, what gave rise to that error. Because I don't want to believe it was an error, but I am open to be convinced.
Yeah, for me it's an error. Because it's an error and also an oversight.
Explain to us.
Yes.
Explain to us what gave rise to the error.
No, I think for this thing, the CEO should have been guided by the finance department and also with the procurement office.
The procurement office?
Yes.
Do you know you will be responsible for, you are responsible for this, I don't know whether to call it misappropriation or overpayment? Do you know that?
I'm not going to be responsible.
You're not going to be responsible?
No.
Do you have the financial manual with you, sir?
Yes.
Please turn to...
No, I have the soft copy. If I can get the hard copy, it will help me.
The hard copy. Yeah. I don't know whether someone else has the hard copy, but... Do you sign checks, sir?
Yes.
And when you sign checks, are you not responsible for what you sign, sir?
It's a collective responsibility.
Together with?
With the finance director.
So you and the finance director are responsible?
Yes.
So is it the case that you are only saying that you are not individually responsible, but you are responsible together with the finance director? Which I don't deny.
I have my TOR, the finance director has his TOR.
Yes.
The finance director should always be guiding the CEO on financial matters. And 100%. He should also be advising the CEO on financial matters.
100%.
Yes.
I entirely agree with you, sir. I cannot agree with you any further than that. But does that absolve you from responsibility, sir?
No, it doesn't.
So which means you are also responsible, sir?
No, I'm not.
You can't see.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to be responsible for this.
That's fine.
Yes,
so
because it's an overpayment to an individual, a supplier.
That's all right.
Yes, I accepted my error.
That's responsibility, sir.
Yes.
Now, number 8, 202 of chapter 2 of the financial manual says, are you there?
Which page?
8. Please
Yeah.
advise me if we are on the same page.
Page 8, yes.
Yes. Says the chief executive officer of council shall be appointed by the Local Government Service Commission, of course, as prescribed by the Local Government Act 202. As the accounting officer of council, he shall be responsible for the general management and supervision of the financial and accounting operations of the councils and the safeguarding of council's assets in accordance with these relevant sections 43, 1, 2, and 3 of the Local Government Act 2002. Do you follow that?
Yes.
Do you agree with that?
Yes.
He is personally responsible for the due performance of the financial duties of council, the observance by employees of council of all financial and accounting instruction issued from time to time, the proper disbursement of such money from the purchase of goods or acquisition of services for the day-to-day administration of the council. So C, what is your understanding of C?
It says the proper disbursement of such money from the purchase of goods or acquisition of services for the day-to-day administration of the council.
What does that mean, sir?
Yeah, it means we are responsible for the day-to-day disbursement of funds.
We are under the column, the CEO.
Yes,
Let's
the
avoid
CEO is responsible.
Let's avoid using plural. We go with the CEO.
Yes, the CEO is responsible.
And who was the CEO as at the time?
Pardon?
Who was the CEO at the time?
I was the CEO at the time.
And what were you, according to C, what are you responsible for?
Responsible for the disbursement of funds.
What does that mean?
I think it's a straightforward statement.
I don't take anything as being straightforward.
Well, it's
sir.
a straightforward. It says
this is a public-
disbursement.
Don't worry. This is a public hearing.
Yes.
We are not doing this for ourselves. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So everything has to be clear.
Yeah.
Let us not try to read in between the lines. Let everything be clear. What does it mean?
It means the CEO is responsible for the disbursement
Of
funds.
signing checks. Was the amount to disbursement of funds?
Pardon?
Signing checks, authorizing payments. Is that a disbursement of fund?
Of course.
So are you responsible for the checks that you had signed and you had disbursed?
Yes.
Thank you. Why do we have to do this?
Yeah, but what is also the responsibility of the finance
I
director
agree.
here?
I had agreed with you. The problem was for you to agree with me, but I had agreed with you from day one, from the word go, that it's a joint responsibility.
Okay.
We are not absolving the finance director. We are not absolving Alma Modiba, Mr. Alma Modiba, but we can also absolve you, which gracefully you have accepted now. So probably there is no need, or is there a need to read the rest of your responsibility?
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Any questions in relation to this?
Mr. Ceesay,
Yes, sir.
I have taken note of some of the tender documents that you have presented. I've noticed that the quantities are marked, but the prices are not marked in those tender documents. Is that for a reason, or that the dam works, I guess, they are the ones who would have done the additions, because really it would not tell me how much that project cost based on the tender documents.
Yes, for gunworks projects, they are responsible of tendering, responsible of documentation, everything.
Yeah, that leads me to the second question, is after Gunworks has done the evaluation of the tenders, do they inform council as to the cost of those particular projects?
Of course, yes.
And I've not seen anywhere in that document what is the cost of some of the projects that you have tendered as works that was carried out by Gunworks.
No, the cost must be there, because, for example, the conference center, it was at 15 million and some hundreds. So I think if we go through the document, we'll see the cost there, for sure. Because I think it's bulky somehow.
Just the reverse where, or can you show us where the cost is marked as the amount that was to be spent by government? Because you know you paid a counterpart funding.
Yes.
Yes. Let's have one done only. There's no need for us to do all three of this.
Yeah, it's been itemized.
I know, but are there figures alongside it, like the gravel or the tiles?
Yeah, there
or-
are figures alongside.
Yeah, but what's the total amount, if you want to add that? What is the total amount? Because I thought that is for the contractor or for Gumworks to have done to fill in, and then you have a summary of the total costs.
Well, it's not being total here.
So my point, I'm being vindicated by that, because really, looking at that document, you don't know how much that project was built for.
They should have put the final figure there, but they didn't put the final figure there.
But wasn't that, you should have ensured that you know how much, all of these are just contract conditions and all whatnot, but really the cost of the project is not there. We'll send you all the others, so maybe you can verify, or otherwise my assertion that we as a commission don't know how much was spent in building of those Japanese and all of these things by Gumworks.
The totals are not indicated.
In all project documents that you have given us?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Now, Mr. Ceesay, as the CEO and having availed us this project documents, can you avail us a summary of the total cost of these projects, since they cannot be found in the project documents?
For the different projects?
Yes, for the
Yes,
different projects.
I can do that.
Thank you.
Yes.
The exhibit LGC/PSC/MKAC/012, which is a summons between between Pa Asan Dahaba and the area council. They were claiming for a possession of Sutland at Jara Soma, that is the Dahaba family, from you, the council. And they stated in their summons that you were in collaboration with Reliance Finance to take over the land. What is the outcome of the this case?
This case, I think he withdrew.
He withdrew
Yeah, he withdrew from the case.
case.
Yeah,
And
by
do you-
himself.
Yes. Do you now, as a council, have title to that land?
I think the land was is given to Reliance and Marimo for future developments.